the main cause of infertility is something called PCOS, polycystic ovarian
I
syndrome.
heard a lot about this.
Yeah, so it's getting much more prevalent, which it really shouldn't. But at the same time, when you look at why this happens, there's no wonder why it is happening. Polycystic ovarian syndrome looks like there's a bunch of cysts on the ovary, but they're not. They're follicles. And when your ovary ovulates and makes this follicle, and that is supposed to drop one down, but now it's a whole bunch of them in there. But it doesn't mean that you're more fertile. It actually means you're less fertile, or something happening is deranging the process. It comes along with generally excess weight, sometimes even obesity, and hirsutism, which is inappropriate amount of hair. So they'll get facial hair, they'll get body hair in inappropriate spots, and this is because they have high androgens. So androgens being male sex hormones, and so this is a problem. That will obviously derange your ability to conceive if your hormones are very, very deranged like that. So what's happening? Well, we actually know now that what's causing PCOS, and we have all these drugs and all these sorts of treatments, but they don't actually go after the root cause. The root cause, as it turns out, is actually due to insulin. So when you eat carbohydrates, and this is why carnivore diet and even a ketogenic diet really helps with this, because when you eat carbohydrates, obviously your blood sugar goes up. Blood sugar is very toxic. This damages your body physically. And so in response, your body increases insulin. Insulin goes up, tries to get this stuff the hell out of there, but it stays up. And then we feel tired and we're like, oh, my blood sugar is low. I need to eat more carbohydrates. And so, you have to eat carbs to burn carbs, right? So you just keep eating carbs, and you just keep your insulin level up, and it just stays up. Well, the problem with that is that, women don't just produce straight estrogen. People don't realize that they produce testosterone, which then gets converted into estrogen in the ovaries, and
Right, okay.
insulin blocks that. Okay.
Wow.
So it blocks the enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. So these women have an abundance of testosterone and a paucity of estrogen, and so they will get this issue called polycystic ovarian syndrome. But the thing is, even if you don't get PCOS, you will still have too much testosterone, not enough estrogen. And so that's going to make it difficult to conceive for anyone, whether or not you have PCOS. Mm-hmm. But the good news is it goes away. If you just stop eating carbohydrates, because then your insulin level goes down, and now your body can convert testosterone into estrogen, and your hormones normalize, and they're going to normalize for other reasons as well, because now you're getting enough cholesterol. Now you're going to be able to make enough of these hormones. Now you're not taking in all these phytoestrogens and phytohormones and hormone chemicals that derange your hormones as well, like in soy. There's just a ton of this stuff. And so you're going to be optimizing. Your body is just going to work the way it's supposed to. And your body is designed, to procreate. That is the meaning of life.